I'm Paul Mason, Pastor Emeritus of Wheelerton Baptist Church in Giles County near Dellrose, Tennessee. Concerning my call to ministry and my salvation, I want to go back to say that when I was 9 years of age in my home church in First Baptist Church, Hyran City, Tennessee, I trusted the Lord. I've got to make a statement about that. When I was baptized, it was a transformational thing for me when I trusted Christ. But when I was baptized, I got to tell you for 2 or 3 days later, now this is hard to believe, but everything was extremely bright. I'll never understand that. But from nearly that time on, I had a sense that God was going to call me to do something. I'd never had a family member to ever enter the ministry. It's nowhere in our family tree. None of our family members had ever gone to college. I just knew, though, that sooner or later the Lord was going to lay His hand on me for a work of ministry. Well, I married my wife, Barbara. We had 2 children. I was in a secular vocation, serving the church. And one Sunday night, by the way, she had gotten very ill. Sunday night, I had one of the children with me in church. And when I was there, it was raining, thundering outside, very few people in church. But God spoke to me and said, I want you in the ministry. And I struggled around that. What does this mean? I had not even finished high school. I'd gotten a trade. So I got a GED, and I knew I was going to have to be prepared. So I made preparations then to sell what I had and to see if I could get into Union University, Jackson, Tennessee. One of my closest friends came to me to talk to me, and I want to tell you what he said. It was a hard thing. He said, Paul, you and I both wanted to work our way to get back, have a pretty good job here in Hyran City. We both made it. I'm hearing now that you're going to leave and that you entered in going to be a preacher. And I said, yes. His name's Kenneth. I said, yes, Kenneth. That's what I feel like God would have me to do. And here's what he said to me. He said, Paul, can I be real honest with you? We're real close friends. And I said, you surely can. He said, I'm really afraid that you're going off the deep end. He said, I'm sorry, but I'm worried about you. I'm going to tell you something. That hit me pretty hard. Then I had to go into the prayer closet to say, Lord, is this just me? Or is this my figment of my imagination? Or have you called me? And I could not get an answer from anywhere by anybody. But somehow, another in my soul, God confirmed it. So I sold everything. My wife was with me. We took off to Union University. By a strange kind of way, I was able to get into Union. A professor there who became president later, Dr. Hyran Barefoot, took me under his wing. It started a lifelong relationship where he and I, to this day, he's old now, he's in his 90s. We have a wonderful golden relationship. We talk one another, we travel together. But he became my mentor. And I want to say this, out of all these years, 61 years in the ministry, so far as I can remember, I never made a pastoral change unless I either called him or went to see him and talked to him about it. That literally happened. Now, in my military assignments, I retired out of the military as a chaplain. I did not do that with him because once they give you an order, you have to salute and move out. But God has blessed me across 61 years of ministry. My wife and I have moved 34 times. And I'll just tell you, I am 86, still like I'm pretty well in good health, and I want to serve the Lord until He calls me home or until He comes back. And in a synopsis kind of way, that is my story. I would add this: after college, I went to Southwestern, and after my MDiv, I was invited into the doctoral program. With the grace of God, I was able to get through that, and it has opened all kinds of doors for me that, to be real honest with you, should not have opened for me. I'm just going to be honest about it. I've said many times I look a whole lot better on paper than I do in person. But oftentimes also it was on the paper that got me in the door for this church or for this assignment in the military. But here's what I'm on the way I want to end it. To God be the glory, not me. God bless you and thank you.